Here are 3 things that I've done in 2019 that I want to continue doing in 2020. So I got my computer right here because I can't remember all this stuff. But anyway, the first thing is not judging yourself before others have judged you. I've made another video on this before, but this is something that I've just recently learned, something I've been trying to improve upon in the past, few months. And I'm definitely going to try and do this more in 2020 and the years to come. Don't judge yourself before others have judged you. It's all about being confident, loving yourself, coming from a place where you as a person are sufficient enough. When you're too afraid to be yourself, or if you're too afraid to show other people who you really are because you're afraid that other people will judge you, it's really a show of character that you don't think that you're enough, that you're judging yourself, and it shows. That's what I feel people say about other people who quote unquote have a lack of character. They're kind of boring. It's just because I feel like those people are judging themselves, and so they're not letting themselves out. I've had a big problem with this. It's a problem because when you're afraid to let yourself out there, and you judge yourself before others have had a chance to judge you, you actually you have less bandwidth, time, effort, energy to get stuff that you actually want done in life. Maybe some of you artists will able to relate to what I'm about to say. When I was younger as an artist, I really didn't like other people looking at my artwork because they would always comment on it. And I always felt that my art is not good. I've actually wanted to showcase my art on this channel for a long time. I'm still working on it. Maybe I'll just post up a little picture of what I did like yesterday or the other day. But I always felt that I wasn't quite good enough, so I would only do art when no one else was around. And as you know, we live in a world full of people, 7 billion people on this earth. It's a little hard sometimes to make sure that you're alone all the time. And so that limits, if you're only doing art when no one else is around, that limits the time that you have to actually do art and get good, right? So by being too afraid to show that you're, quote unquote, not good enough yet, you don't have the time. You don't have the time in the day to actually get good. See, there's a problem in that. In terms of like musicians, I used to not play guitar or sing when other people are around because, same reason, I didn't think I was good enough. I started doing that in VR chat. That was kind of fun. No one knows each other in there. So that's something I've been doing. Hope to continue to do that. Yeah. Let's see. What else did I put here? Yeah. In general, I'm the type of person who's not productive unless the conditions are right for me. And this applies to my video making process. That's actually why I'm in this room. No one else is in this room right now. Someone else is in all the other rooms in my house. Let's see. And that's also one of the reasons why my original video on this topic is outside. It was filmed outside in like a random parking lot. That's one of the reasons why. Just because I need to be in a very controlled space, I guess. That's just kind of how I work. I'm starting to get better about it now, at least because I used to make sure that everyone was outside the house completely. I just needed everybody outside of the house in order to get anything done. But I realized that those times are kind of rare, and since those times are rare, if I don't do it on those days, I just never get a video out. So I'm a little better about it. People can be in other rooms in the house, so I'll just be in a room that has no people rather than a house that has no people. Hopefully, maybe I'll be comfortable doing content when there are other people around. We'll see. It's something I'm working on. The second thing that the second thing that I want to improve on in 2020 and that I've been doing in 2019 is taking the effort to start using the 2-minute rule. So there's a couple YouTubers who have great videos on this, and let me explain briefly what the 2-minute method is. So the 2-minute method is a way for you to get a task done by committing to a smaller chunk of that task. Oftentimes when we go about our day, let's say exercising, exercising might be a 30-minute activity for you, and you don't want to commit 30 minutes. So you end up not doing it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. Whatever. It keeps going, and suddenly 2 months have gone by and you just stop working out. The 2-minute method is a way that you can recommit. So instead of committing to the whole 30 minutes, just commit to 2 minutes. So I'll work out for 2 minutes and then I'll see where it takes me. And you'll find that once you're already in the zone and have done the workout for 2 minutes, you're much more willing to go the whole 30 minutes because you're already there, you're already working, might as well, right? And it doesn't apply to just 2 minutes. It can be as simple as if you don't like getting out of the house. It can be, I'll commit to putting on my running shoes, walking over to the front parking lot, and then that's your commitment, right? Once you have your socks on, your shoes on, and you're outside, you're much more likely to actually go for the run because the only thing left to do is, start running or maybe stretching. But, you get the idea, right? Instead of committing to a 30-minute run, 45-minute workout, something like that, right? Let's see. Yeah, I used to have a big problem with this in my drawing. I used to commit to drawing 3 pages a day, but that is actually a pretty big commitment. Even if you're rushing all your drawings, each page probably takes about 10 minutes to fill. Again, even if you're rushing, if you're not rushing, it takes a lot longer. So 3 pages is a lot. So I tended to not even start drawing. It was too much of a commitment. Oh, I only have 30 minutes to draw. I'll just do the 3 drawings tomorrow, or I'll, something like that. But with the 2-minute method, all I have to commit to is, hey, I'll draw with undivided attention for 2 minutes, and then I'll see where that takes me. And once I have undivided attention of 2 minutes just for drawing, I find that a lot of the times I can go a lot longer than 2 minutes and I get a lot more done. This also applies to reading. You don't have to read a chapter every day. Just commit to reading a paragraph. Or if you don't want to commit to a paragraph, read 1 sentence. You'll find that by opening the book and starting to read, you'll want to read a lot more than you were originally committed to, and that's a win. The third thing that I have been practicing in 2019 and want to continue doing in 2020 is to relax the belly and straighten the neck. This is probably the weirdest one, but this has actually probably helped me the most. This is an issue that I've had since middle school. Middle school was when I started to get a little fatter, but I, for some reason, didn't want to appear fat. So what I would do, I would suck in my stomach almost at all times, and I've made a habit out of it. So I have a very tense stomach at times, and I don't even know I'm flexing my stomach. That ruins my breathing because for some of you, you may know that you need a relaxed belly for the diaphragm to pull down, and so you can breathe using your belly. If you don't do that, your stomach is very tense. You end up breathing upward and your chest expands instead, and that's not the right way. But of course, some of you may be thinking breathing is breathing. Crazy. There's no right or wrong way. But actually, if you breathe using the belly, there's a lot of benefits. It makes your voice sound deeper, more resonant, more calm, more natural. It's just a more pleasing voice, really. And It improves your singing. If you have a tense stomach, it is very hard to sing. I found that out probably a little too late, but it has improved my singing just by nature of changing the way I breathe. My singing has improved quite a bit. The other part of it is straightening the neck. So by straightening my neck, one of the benefits is that, of course, staying on the singing topic, my vocal cords are much more relaxed. I can sing for much longer. I can sing in a much more pleasing manner. And I've noticed things in my life. Two things that stick out that I have probably been suboptimal in is my monitor height. So I notice my monitors are way low. That's why my neck is always so much forward. So I noticed by trying to actively straighten my neck, I realized I should probably lift my monitor just a little bit. So, and that has helped a lot with my neck strain. I don't feel so much discomfort. Another thing is when I'm, using my phone, sometimes I'll have my phone towards my waist, and that's why my neck is so far down, and then my neck hurts after a while. By keeping my neck straight, obviously, I got to look at my phone. I need to lift my phone up, and things are great, It's helped a lot to, making a conscious effort to relax my belly and straighten my neck has helped a lot more than I thought it would. So that's definitely something I'm going to continue to do in 2020. So to recap, don't judge yourself before others have judged you. Just go about what you want to do. Of course, if you don't know what to do, that's fine. I would recommend just trying it first. Don't let yourself judge yourself saying that, oh, it's not something I actually want to do in life. Oh, it's something that I won't be very good at. Don't say that. If it's something you have any slight interest in, just go ahead and go for it. You don't have to buy the most expensive stuff, but if it's, say you're interested in drawing, just get printer paper and pencil and just start. No one, and find the fun in it. You don't judge yourself just because you're bad now. Obviously, the people who get good at drawing, if you want to get good at drawing, you just draw because you love it, and you'll eventually get better, right? So don't judge yourself before others have judged you, and that'll make it so that you have the right mindset to actually get things done. The second thing is take the effort to start using the 2-minute method. The 2-minute method, committing to a smaller commitment so that you get things started, and then you'll push further than you expected. The third thing is to relax the belly and straighten the neck. This helps in so many facets that I probably haven't explained. Just posture in general, you might have better health, but mostly it's for having a more pleasing voice. If you're singing, it improves your singing. If you are going about your day, you might notice things that can improve your health, like noticing that your monitors are too low, or noticing that you're always looking at your phone when your phone is at your waist. You can change those kind of things, make your life better, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you guys are going into 2020 with good drive, good motivation. Let me know if this video helps you in any way, if you can relate to any of these points. If you have any suggestions for me, again, let me know in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you dislike it, share, subscribe. Subscribing to this channel, I'm going to be making a wide variety of content. I'm looking forward to making art videos, cooking videos, more talking videos. What else do? I like music stuff. Actually, for music, it's really hard for me because I keep getting copyright claimed. So I'm going to have to put more effort to make my music more original. But, I'm up for the challenge. It's not something that I have done before, but I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year.